I started flying with the Military Aviation Museum back in 2004, and I usually test fly most of the new airplanes that we get that come along. And when the Mosquito came along, I flew it first, and right now I'm still the only one flying it. Of course, the airplane's all made of wood, and except for the engines and then the nacelles and the landing gear area, but it makes it a heavier aircraft, and for its size, it's pretty heavy. It's almost like flying two different airplanes, because when it's below 200 miles an hour, it flies kind of sloppy. You have to use a lot of control inputs and all, but when it gets over 200, it turns into more of a fighter type thing. It's typical British, with all the instruments just kind of scattered through the cockpit, and no real order to their placement other than just fitting it. Taking off, you rotate at 125 miles per hour. It gets to 100 miles per hour really fast, but then it takes about as long to get from 100 to 125, and you climb out about 200 miles an hour. It'll cruise, if we push it up, 250, 270 knots. Landing is it can be like a brick. You can't really be too high and too fast. You pull the power back, it's going to come down, and it's going to slow down pretty quick. So you pretty much have to kind of drive it in from high. The big thing with these airplanes is they lost more of them on takeoff and landing accidents, just because the tail wants to swing pretty bad, and if it gets going, it's kind of hard to catch. So it's quite nostalgic. I mean, knowing that it's the only one flying, and the excitement that you see people have, you know, when you bring it up and they're excited to see it, because it is the only one, and most people thought they'd never get to see one fly, much less just see one. So it's pretty exciting to watch everybody and how excited they are about it.